Hello dear students, the following assignment is called the Luna Final Project. This will be our last project for Luna. And here we're going to focus on the transgender issues and how individuals who are transgender are treated in society today. So do you know someone in your life who is transgender? What if you did? What if someone who was close to you came out as transgender? So this project strives to address the following questions. How are transgender individuals treated in society in the United States, and why are they treated this way? So as you sit here and contemplate the few questions, you can take down some notes from what you remember we have talked about or anything of importance as it relates to transgender issues today. So the point of this project is to assist students in examining the treatment of transgender individuals. Pardon me. You're going to examine how Luna was treated or how she treated herself in the novel. Then you're going to conduct research to determine if this is typical treatment of a transgender individual, and if not, what is. And then you're going to decide if treatment of a transgender individuals in their particular scope should change. And if so, why does it need to be changed? And how can we change it? So you will compare Luna's experiences to the overall experiences of transgender in the United States, and then draw your own conclusions based on this research. You will choose one of the topics you would like to research from the options in part 1 below. Please read through all of the directions prior to starting your project presentation and message me with your questions. I would be more than happy to help you out. So for part 1, the first thing you're going to do is choose a topic. So read the prompts below for your topics and select one that you would like to further research. So the first topic is the individual. So you're going to explore the perspective of a transgender individual for this option. Topic number 2 is family, where you explore the perspective of the families of transgender individuals. Topic 3 is peers and friends, where you explore the perspective of a transgender individual's friends and peers. And topic 4 is the administration, where you explore the perspective of teachers and administrators of school where transgender individuals attend. For one thing to note about topic 4 is that one of the questions asks you to give examples of how your party, in your case it is the administration, dealt with Luna being transgender. Unfortunately, there are not any examples of this in the book, but rather there are plenty of examples of times when the administration or teachers could have acted or intervened but did not. For your project, use those examples to answer the question. Talk about their lack of action rather than their action. Once you have completed part 1, you've selected your topic, you're going to go to part 2, where you conduct research and organize information. It is vital that you use academic resources when doing research. Use our library databases to conduct research for this project. And here you have a link for various Luna research tools. So as you can see, once you click on this link, a Google Doc will open for you, and you can see the various links that or the various databases that you can use to search for your information. If you have any questions about these, the Luna research tools, please don't hesitate to ask me and I will help you out. All right, so continuing with the project, you will use Google Slides to organize your presentation. Make a copy of the Google Slides template. So once you click on this, you will be prompted to make a copy. Click on the button and make a copy of the document. It takes a little bit for it to open up. So here is the template, and it is organized for you with the same directions for the project in Canvas. So first, you are going to address your topic and answer the questions of the topic that you selected, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 slides for this. Then you're going to explore the challenges that are typically faced by your party, whichever one you have selected. Then you're going to talk about how your party handled those challenges in Luna, and you're going to cite 2 examples from the book. Now on the second slide, you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to cite 2 more examples from the book in how your party handled those challenges in Luna. On the next slide, you're going to talk about how your party typically handles these challenges in the United States. So this is the portion of your presentation that will require outside research. So you're going to find 2 sources and cite them in your presentation. So 2 sources for this slide. So again, there's another slide for your sources where you will find 2 more. So it'll be a total of 4 sources. We're going to talk about 2 of them on slide 9, and then on slide 10, you're going to talk about those 2 other sources that you found for a total 4 in total. And please cite those sources in your presentation so we know where your information came from. Now, the next slide, the last slide, is the paragraph where you will talk about the following. Do you think your party should handle these issues differently? Why or why not? And if you decide that the issues should be handled differently, how should they be handled? In other words, share your opinion. And the last slide is reserved for your works cited, mainly for Luna, because you are citing Luna in your works, and then the 4 articles that you find to help support your information. So to recap, you are going to use Google Slides, make a copy of the Google Slides template, and then you're going to write the slides using proper MLA format. And here is a recap of the information. So 4 of your slides should address your topic. Use the prompts of your selected topics, the questions of your selected topics. 1 slide will focus on the challenges faced by your party. 2 slides on how your party handled the challenges. You're going to cite 4 examples from the book using proper MLA format. 2 slides will talk about how the challenges are handled in the U.S., where you will cite 4 sources from your research using proper MLA format. 1 slide for if and how issues should be handled. And your last slide will be your MLA work cited, presented in alphabetical order. Now, once you have completed your Google presentation, you're ready to record your slides. So the presentation recording instructions are as follows. Present your work via a screen recording. After your visual is complete, record a 10 to 20 minute screen recording, which will allow you to click through your presentation and present your work. Please remember that a good presentation uses Google Slides as the outline, and the presenter then fills in the missing information. You should not be reading your slides, but rather talking about your slides. Once you have created your screen recording, and you have a tutorial for that in resources below to remind you of how to do that, you will upload your recording to your student YouTube page, and please mark it as unlisted, and then you will submit the YouTube link to your presentation. Now, for the resources, you have how to cite your resources on a PowerPoint or Google Slides presentation. This is one of my colleagues speaking, but it's still very relevant. Then there is a screen recorder for your PC. The tutorial on how to use Screencast-O-Matic is the same one you've used for your 10 Little Indians project. There's a tutorial for Mac on how to use QuickTime to record your screen. And then there is a link on how to upload your project to your student YouTube account. Again, this is one of my colleagues speaking, but very relevant to our project. As usual, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Thank you.